Hey guys, how's it going? So today is the first day in almost 2 weeks that we've had a sunny day. Um, it's been shitty, raining, cold, windy for 2 weeks straight. I mean, I think we had the sun poked out for like half a day, one day last week, and that's it. It's just rain every freaking day. So because it's a sunny day, I've been wanting to clean up some stuff in the yard. I want to get the dig out the box for my 50 Ford and throw it on the frame, and maybe try and match up the patina that the rest of the truck has. Because right now the box that I have is it's actually from a 52, I believe, and it's got a primer on it, so that's got to come off because we want to get the rust back. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Right now I'm by myself. I could probably use a buddy to come and give me a hand. I'm hoping one of my chums drops in and I can suck him into helping me move that box. But I'm going to try and do it myself anyway, and we'll see how it goes. So there you go. Okay, so there's the truck box, the one in question. I want to get out. You'd say to yourself, well, it's not that big a deal. It's a truck box. It can't weigh that much. Well, here's the problem. Quarter-inch thick diamond plate steel welded in, so it's actually heavy like a bastard. So I'm going to try and wiggle it out of here, get it clear of my 56. So I don't want to put any damage on the 56 and make it uglier than it already is. Once I get it past and out this way, I could just drop it down and then do whatever maneuvers I got to do to get it on the truck. But yeah, it's going to be a struggle. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so I threw a couple of pieces of pipe underneath, and hopefully it'll help roll it out. And yeah, the fight continues. I've been dicking around with this for about 20 minutes now, so man, it's noisy out here. Anyway, it's nice to be outside though. More pipe. Now I'm at a point where I'm screwed. All right, I think from there I should be able to kind of walk it back and forth until I get it to the truck. What a freaking beast. All right, so the box is down, pointed in the right direction. At this point, I think it's easier to bring the truck to the box than it is the box to the truck. At least this has wheels, so that's the plan. I still got to manhandle it, but we'll get her there. Okay, so the box is sitting on the frame, This side's not bad. It's mostly the surface rust that I'm looking for to match the rest of the cab. Where there's a little bit of gray primer, I'm going to do that with some green, much like the green that's on the cab as it is, right? So it's not exact, but I used it on the hood. Worked out pretty good. So you can see here, this is the green that I'm using. Yeah, it blends in all right. So, but this side is pretty much all in primer. So I'm going to strip some of that primer off and get it to bare metal, let it do its thing. And then the rest of it, I'm going to blend in with that green again. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, at the end of the day, when I clear coat it, it all kind of flows together. So that's the plan. So I'm going to go ahead and get my green paint out, a little bit of sandpaper, and start stripping some of this stuff. And, you know, you want to leave it green underneath where the sun didn't get at it, kind of deal. So it's going to be kind of green here and green down here a little bit. And make it look like it's supposed to be that way. So that's where we're at. All right, so here's the beauty of doing this patina stuff. There's no wrong or right. Whatever you do, you do. It doesn't matter. It's up to your own taste. So I'm gonna spray bomb of some green paint, whatever. It's what I have in the shelf. There's green on the truck, so I'm just gonna try and blend it in a little bit and make it look like it's supposed to be there. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and get after it. You don't have to worry about coverage or anything. Just get it on there. Just like so. There, perfect. Now I'll show you what I'm going to do with the bare metal. All right, so now that the paint is dry, I've got all this bare metal stuff that I want to make it look like this, right? So I've got a mixture here of hydrogen peroxide, a little bit of vinegar, and some table salt. Mix it up real good. And yeah, we're just going to spray it on. You can see it turning into rust already. And my dad would choke me if he saw me doing this, but you spend your whole life fighting rust, and here I am making it up on purpose. So you have to do this 3 or 4 times to get it right to where you want it. Okay, so we'll just let that sit and do its magic, and we'll hit it again when it dries up a bit, and it'll just keep getting rustier and rustier as I go. Then eventually it'll all blend together. Hopefully, that's the plan. The spray bottle's being an asshole. I could just let this sit in the rain for a few weeks, which is going to happen anyway. But this will just speed up the process a little bit, so that when it's all done, and it's where I want it to be, I'll just scuff it all with a Scotch-Brite pad and clear coat it, and call it done. So there you go. I'm just going to keep hitting it, and I'll show you what it looks like in a little while. So you can see it's kind of rusting in a uniform sort of look. You know, it's not blotchy or anything. That's what we want. But what it's going to look like with clear on it is pretty much how it's going to look when it's wet. So you can see how much darker it gets. So we're getting to where we want to be. There we go. I've been doing this probably, every 45 minutes or so. And you see how this milky stuff builds on there? After you just take a rag and you just dab it off, and it just leaves the rusting behind. If you try and wipe it off, it doesn't do anything. So yeah, just dab it off. And the more times you apply this stuff, the more rusty it'll get, and a little bit darker and whatever. So yeah, once we get the clear on this, it'll look pretty cool, I think, anyway. So actually, you know, I think I have too much green on there. I might have to do a little bit more, but we'll see. We'll see how it looks once I get the rust to where I want it to be. So here's what I mean about it getting, see, kind of milky looking. So you just take your rag, just dab it off. see, I decided to go a little bit further with it. There we go. So I'll just keep at it until I got the desired look, and then it'll be ready for clear coat. So we'll take a quick look around at the rest of it. Inside, it's got this 1/4-inch diamond plate welded in. I'm just gonna clean it up and get rid of that flaky looking shit there. Scotch-Brite the whole truck, the whole box. These fenders are a little bit bigger, I believe, than the ones that were on here. It's either that or they're just more round this way. But either way, doesn't really matter. And there's just a little bit of green on this side, so there was some hair already. Whatever, it'll all blend in. I think when it's all done, clear coated, I think it'll be fine. So there, like I said, I'll just keep at it until I got the look I want, and it's getting close. So there you go. All right, so it's Sunday morning, next day, and what's it doing? Well, it's raining again. One day, we got one freaking day. Anyway, that's pretty much where I want it. Just gonna let Mother Nature take its course and do the rest. And next nice day, I'll clear coat the damn thing and call it done. So there you go. But freaking rain, man, depressing. So there you have it. After a day or so, that'll darken up to match the cab almost right on. And when you lay the clear on it, boom, it'll all look like it was supposed to be that way. And the rear fenders actually have a little bit of black in them. The proper rear fenders for that year truck are in my shed in the back. They need a little bit of body work. They might even have to be widened a little bit for those big fat tires I have on the back, but the fender that's on it, if it's the same width as the ones that I'm putting on, actually fits pretty good. So it fills that wheelhouse nicely. So yeah, I'm happy with it. So gonna get a good sunny day, maybe in August. Cause man, I can't believe how much rain we're getting. But anyway, yeah, we'll get it clear coated, and I want to re-clear the cab anyway. It's been sitting in here in the shop over the winter. I did a lot of spraying this winter, so there's overspray on it and whatever. And actually, the sun laid a bit of a beating to it over the last year and a half or so. But it's no big deal. Throw a coat of clear or two on it, just to smooth things out, make it look fresh again. And yeah, that's it. So matching patina, fabricating rust. Like I said, my dad would have kicked my ass if he seen me doing this. Anyhow, if you like the content, please subscribe. Truly would appreciate it. And don't be shy, leave comments, tell your buddies and friends about it, and help me build the channel. And yeah, if you're not doing anything else, get out in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.